Guys, the rate at which people are losing their money in recent times in the UK is really alarming. I've heard about not one, not two, not three stories. Even me that I'm making this video, I would have fallen a victim if I wasn't aware, right? If I wasn't well informed about how these guys operate. They target everybody really, but innocent people, vulnerable people who really don't know how they operate fall victims the most. And that is why I'm making this video, so that you'll be aware that something like this is happening and be careful, right? I'm sure you know that scammers are everywhere, but right now in the UK, they are on the rise, and I don't want you to lose your hard-earned money. So in today's video, we're talking about UK scams to be aware of if you're an immigrant in the UK. In fact, everybody has to be aware of this because everybody is their targets, right? Nobody is an exception. I've gotten so many messages, so many calls, myself, my husband, people around us. I've gotten calls and messages from the so-called scammers, and people around me, some of them, actually fell for this. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, I had to make this video so that some other people would not make the same mistake. You guys are welcome to my channel. Please do well to watch this video to the end so you get all the details. My name is Tochi, for those who don't know, and to all my returning subscribers, you guys are welcome back. Please do well to like this video, give it a thumbs up if you get value from it, share it please to everyone that will benefit from it, okay? I share information on how you can relocate to the UK, life in the UK, and all that good stuff. So please consider sticking around with me. You guys know how hard it is to make money these days, especially in the UK. You have to work so hard for every pound that you make. So please be careful, and that is why I'm going to be exposing in today's video some scams in the UK for you to be aware of, because these things are happening. The fact that most people who are falling victims don't come out to say these things openly doesn't mean that it doesn't happen. So please watch this video to the end so you get all the details and don't make the same mistake or don't fall for these scammers. Number one on my list is HMRC and tax related scams. Guys, we all know that tax is a big deal in the UK, and with the way everything is going, with the noise about tax, when you come into the UK, you'll be so scared, or you want to pay your tax, you don't want to underpay, or you don't want to overpay, you just want to do the right thing and all that. So these people are aware, they know how these things work, so they are aware of things that are happening in our day-to-day lives. So that is why they actually know how to come in and look so real, so that you are likely to fall for it. So they come to you with a very perfect, organized message, telling you that you have a tax refund, that you should click on the link they have sent for you to claim it, put in your bank details and all those things. Please, please, please do not fall for that scam, okay? Because HMRC does not operate like that. If you have any tax related issues, you will get a letter in your house. HMRC would not send you a text message and send you a link telling you to claim your tax, your tax refund, that you have overpaid your tax. I'm not sure they would do that, because people who didn't know about these have obviously lost their money, okay? I've gotten messages like that. My husband has gotten, people around me have gotten. In fact, if you've gotten such messages, please let us know in the comment section, because people get these messages almost every time. If you think that you deserve any refund or something like that, if you reach out to the HMRC, they would send you a letter. Because I know sometimes they were supposed to give my husband a refund, they sent him a letter. So that's how they operate most times. In fact, you mostly get letters in your house if you have any private information or any instruction that is very, very important. You're likely to get a letter with all the details in your house, in your home address. So please, in an instance like this, if you get any text message like this or even a call, do not give out your personal or financial details. Don't try it. Don't even click on any link they sent to you. Don't even bother to reply that message. The best thing you can do is to delete, ignore and move on. Number two, and this one, if you're not careful enough, you might fall for this, because it has happened to me, but luckily I didn't fall. Parcel delivery scams. You guys, these people come at times when you have ordered a lot of things online. I don't know how they get to know, but somehow they just know, like you buy things in bulk or you have ordered a lot of things online and all that, and then they just send you a message that they missed your delivery, you should click on a link to reschedule, pay an amount of money, all those things, blah blah blah. Please don't fall for it. okay? Or they'll tell you they came to your house or they came to deliver it, but nobody was around, so they took it back, so you have to repay, or that you needed to add money, something, you know, they just come up with different messages and it appears so real. Like I said before, they come at a time when you have made a lot of orders, like maybe you ordered a lot of things online. Because I remember there was a time I bought so many things from a particular site or even 2 different websites, and then all of a sudden I just got a message that they missed my delivery, I should reschedule, blah blah blah. And guys, I almost fell for it. In fact, this hasn't even happened not just once, not twice. I've gotten such messages. My husband has gotten as well, right? So please be careful. No matter what you do, do not give out your personal financial details to people like this. Number 3, do you know that there are scams targeted at children? This one is not even like anybody told me. This one is personal to us because we have witnessed this firsthand. You know, we just got a call that our child wants something, you know, that we should send our details, blah, 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 scholarship, you know, all those scams, charity, all those nonsense. You know, these people kept calling, right? But the only thing that we knew somehow that they were scammers because number 1, we didn't apply for anything. We're not expecting anything. Things don't just fall like that. Scholarships don't just come like that, right? We said, okay, what's the name of this child? They failed to answer. They actually called my husband though, but initially he tried to play along with them, but we knew they were scammers, you know. So when we just kept asking them the right questions, they knew that we already had them busted. They had to give up, right? Some other time they called again. I guess they forgot that they had called us before. They called again, repeating the same thing. So another one is that your child, you know, has been chosen to be a model, all those things. But some of them even come in form of a charity. They'll say that they are charity, you know, Save the Children charity. They just make it look so real that if you're not careful, if you don't know how they operate, you might fall for their scams. You know, they tell you that, you know, your child has been chosen, you know, into an academy, football academy, or even music or something. You'll put your postcode, give them your personal details, bank details, pay for that to complete your registration, for your child to qualify finally, all those things, right? If you know that you didn't put in for any of such things, you didn't register, you haven't even asked about it, please do not fall. Don't give out your personal details. Don't give out your bank details. Don't put in your card details. Don't even try that. I beg you. Recently, I know of somebody who just lost £3,000 just like that. Okay, this was his savings, but okay, unfortunately, he lost that money to scammers. Right? This is very painful. His was 3,000. Some people lose maybe £200, 500, 1,000. It just depends on the kind of scam, on the kind of message you get, on the kind of attachment they send to you, links they send to you. Please don't fall for it, okay? These people just never give up. That's the most annoying part of this whole thing. They don't stop. So they will keep coming, right? But please don't fall for it. Also, please share with me in the comment section if you're falling for these scammers at any time, you've lost money to scammers. Kindly share. I'm sorry about your experience, but please be kind enough to share with us. I'm sure a lot of people would want to learn from your experience. Another one you should be aware of is Facebook Marketplace scams, right? This one happens all the time and you're most likely to fall for this because most of us go on Facebook Marketplace to buy cheap things, right? I remember I bought my baby bed from Facebook Marketplace, very, very affordable. If you go to the market, you'll be getting it for over £100. But I got it on Facebook Marketplace for, I think, around £20 or even £15. Some people just want to give it out. Some people just sell it at giveaway prices. People just sell things they don't use. They'll tell you, oh, it was for my grandchild, but now they are all grown. I don't need it anymore. It's in good condition. I want to give it out or sell it out. You even get free things on there, right? So it's a good place to shop, or it's a good place to go find some things that you might need for your home, okay? But you have to be very careful because a lot of scams go on there as well. Try not to pay anybody any money before you collect the product you're buying, especially if that person is not close to you, like you have to drive miles away, or the person has to send it to you, because they'll tell you, okay, send their transport fare, blah blah blah, they'll come and deliver it to you and all that. Do not fall for it. Some of them are scammers, so please be very careful, because in as much as you're trying to buy genuine things or there are genuine people on there, there are also scammers there doing their thing. Now, this leads me to the next one, which is fake eBay scam. So then people even, come from Facebook and tell you to give you a link that is on eBay. You should go and pay for it. Don't fall for that. If you want to buy something on eBay, go on their website directly and order for whatever you want to buy. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, they're sending you a link, go on eBay and buy that thing. Don't do that. Don't fall for that. That's a scam. Please, okay? Yes, of course, you can't be too careful. But at the same time, some of these messages are just screaming scam, fake, but people still fall for it. Why? Anyways, after watching this video, I'm sure you will not fall for any of such scam. Again, the next one is bank and card company scams. This one is one that you should not fall for because it's very important. It involves your money. Most times, your bank would not send you a text message telling you about any fraudulent activity that has to do with your bank and all that. They wouldn't do that. They will not send you an attachment and say, follow this link, click on it, give us your details. They would not ask for it. They will not call you to start asking you for your details, except you actually call for it or ask for it. And there are so many checks or verifications they have to do that. Don't give out your personal information, your bank details, all those things, your card details. Don't fall for such scams because they actually exist. The next one, and another very important scam to be aware of, is COS scam. Guys, this one is now on the increase in recent times. People have fallen for this scam. I even made a video about it recently on my channel, right? About some people who paid for COS, but they came to the UK and they discovered that it was fake. There was no job for them. They are suffering. They are going through a lot, begging for food. They can't even afford to pay their rent. They are living from hand to mouth. Someone's even living on the bus. Sky News actually carried it. They actually granted interview to Sky News and they carried it. The video is on my channel here. I'll leave the link in the description box so that you can watch and see for yourself. Normally, you're not supposed to even pay for COS because it's very obvious that these guys are heartless. They don't care about you. All they care about is collecting your money, and that's it. Once they have that money in their hands, that's all. That's all they care about. So however you fare, whatever you do, whether you are suffering, you are dying, you are homeless, they don't care. Right? So please be careful, and you might even get into trouble with the Home Office and your visa would either be denied or you will even get a ban, from moving into the UK. So you wouldn't want all that. So please do not fall for such scams. The last one we discussed in today's video is social media scam. This one happens to almost everybody. Like, a lot of people get messages on social media from scammers and all that. But if you're careful, you wouldn't fall for it. But if you're not, then you will fall for it and lose your money to these guys. So if you're on social media, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, everywhere, even on YouTube, because guys, I remember when after I post the video, you see in the comment section somebody with my picture and my name, Tochi Esther, with a WhatsApp number, and the person will write, contact me on WhatsApp. You see his comments almost on all my videos. And the funny thing is that people would follow that comment, to WhatsApp and be chatting with the person. And the most annoying thing of them all is that some of these online banks can actually create an unverifiable account in someone else's name. And yes, people actually fall for such scams, even on Telegram. Guys, understand that social media is social media. Sometimes it's far from reality because you can see 2 people or even 5 people answering one name, right? It doesn't mean that they all exist. So you should be very careful about transactions you make on social media. So please and please, if you're a content creator, as a YouTuber like me, if you get emails, for collaborations, all those things, and see plenty links, do not click. Know when to separate the trash from the real ones, okay? Just understand that it's crazy out there. As you're getting the real ones, that's how you also be getting the fake ones. So you should know when to separate the two, okay? And also, if you're watching this video and somehow anybody has started you up saying that they are Tochi Esther, promising you jobs in the UK or jobs anywhere in the world, please be careful. These guys are scammers, right? They just come up with promises upon promises. They'll tell you to pay verification fee, tell you to pay whatever fee, consultation fee and all that. They even send you bank accounts, account details with my name, Tochi Esther. Don't fall for these people. They are all scammers. I beg you in the name of God, okay? I would never chat you up and be asking you for money. I wouldn't do that. And I don't even give jobs. I don't have jobs to give to anybody. I just share information here. I do my best to keep you updated, give you verifiable information. And if you feel like you want clarity, you want to talk to me for more explanations and all that, all the details on how you can contact me would always be in the description of my videos here on YouTube. Okay, so yeah, that is it for this video. I hope it helps. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.